Okay, collective. Well, from my own personal deck that I created, I picked some cards and I left those after I shuffled and turned them over. And this is what Spirit wants to tell you: time to level up. It is time to level up. You now have mental clarity. Okay? You have changed for the better. So there's no more mental blockages. And Spirit is telling you that you have the A OK to be on your way. So let's giddy up and go. Spirit says, so say I, so say we. New foundation is being built after the old one was torn down, and you, my darling, went into hermit mode, went within, and got some damn wherewithal and some fire underneath your ass. Not only did you correct what was in need of disappearing, dissipating, and redirecting in your own life, when you started to do that, you stopped giving grace to others that didn't deserve it. You stopped crying over spilled milk, and you started pouring your energy back into you and the people, places, and things that deserve the overflow of your cup should you decide to share it with them. But always you first. Confirmation. All right. These cards right here, I plucked at random. Somebody at this moment could be pregnant. All right. Or on their way to be pregnant. It's also saying wear a prophylactic until tested. So you could be dealing with somebody and be active with them or used to be active with them. And, at this moment in time, trust no one. Okay. All right. This can also mean that if you don't wear one, you'll end up in this predicament and you may not want to be. And you have to remember that children are innocent. They didn't ask to be born and created due to some fuck shit that you could have prevented. So just keep that in mind. You could be a Taurus, could be dealing with a Taurus. All right. Oh, she has an STD. So if you're dealing with the female, you need to do this until they are tested because she definitely has an STD. Okay. Whether you go both ways or whether you're a male dealing with a female, do not sleep with this female, even if you have been already unprotected. That female does have an STD. Forgive yourself. So there are things that, again, when you were going through this tearing down period and tearing down the old foundation so that you can build a new foundation and go within, and you had to self correct, okay, self demolish so that you can plant new seed in new soil. Forgive yourself for the things that you have realized you played a part in when it came to your demise and destruction, when it came to your delays and downfalls, when it came to your disrespect towards yourself and disrespect towards your ancestors, your spirit guides, your archangels, your entire spirit team, and the Most High, and to yourself. Okay? To yourself. Forgive yourself for that. Forgive yourself for the mistakes that you made that you can no longer change. Bleeding on people that didn't cut you, all of the things. Were they okay? No. That's why you had to check yourself. But you also need to give yourself the grace that you have given others and the grace that the Most High and your spirit team is allowing you to have. Okay? Because there came a time where you could no longer blame anybody but yourself. And that was the hard look in the sacred mirror that you had to face. And you did that. Okay? So don't listen to the naysayers. All right? You can't always get people out your surroundings that are naysayers or if you're on social media, you can't always control the comments that are coming in, but you can damn sure block them and make sure they know their ass is on their way out, and let them put all the energy and effort to create another fake account to do it all over again, or switch on to the 11 fake accounts that they fucking have. I mean, if it's that serious, we gonna have a goddamn block party. All right. If you have someone that you're sleeping next to that doesn't support you, that is not a lover. That is not a friend. That is not even a homie lover friend. That is, my darling, an enemy, an op. Okay. They oppose what you're about. So get them the fuck out of your life. Okay. If you have a coworker, you're not going to just leave that job because someone there is stirring up the shit storm and letting it hit the fan, and there's dingleberry dookies flying everywhere. No, but you can set professional boundaries and personal boundaries. You can cut the conversation, which cuts an energetic cord of conversation and exchange of such bullshit and waste of energy. You can cut that out. Okay, and until you move on and up, where you can either be promoted and demote them or fire them, or just be in a whole different department or location as far as facility. You know all the ins and outs. Just set those boundaries and you will be okay. Seriously. Because some things, this is life. Everything is, if we cut everything out that pissed us off, a lot of us would have no one, we would be nowhere, and we would have nothing. That's not realistic. So you have to learn how to protect your energies in all of the ways. They tried to treat you like shit. So whoever you were with, or who you're with now, or who you're getting ready to cut off, however the story may turn itself on its ass. They try to treat you like shit, which is why you're gone. It could be a job, it could be family members, it could be a non homie lover friend. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, and they're stalking your social media pages if you have it, or page if you have one. Okay, whomever that may be, they use sex as a weapon. Yes, they do. That's why they're running around here hot to trot, smell like fish and cod. Okay, all right. It just is nasty. Codfish. All right. All right. They running around here with the summer sauces unwrapped and the tip is dry. Okay. In all the wrong places. Just nasty. So yeah, they use it as a weapon. That's all they fucking got. They don't have anything else. This could be an older male, or you could be an older male. All right. Spirit wants you to look towards the now and the new. Look towards the now and the new. Again, time to level up. You have mental clarity and you have changed for the better. So look for the now and the new. Mental illness. Whoever you were dealing with to try to treat you like shit, I'm picking up that this is what they have, and or this is what they were trying to cause you to have. And if you collective do suffer from that, or have experienced that, or have experienced any type of psychosis, just understand that you now have mental clarity. All right. It already belongs to you. It already belongs to you. So claim it. Claim that victory. Claim that joy. Twin flame was your ex-spouse or ex-partner, baby mom or baby dad. So this is the one that tried to treat you like shit. This is the non-homie lover friend from Dingleberryville. All right, Spirit is saying create a budget. All right, it's time to get on track. Time to know where that money is when that money's coming in, and where that money is going out to, how much you're saving, how much you're investing, and making a plan to build with what it is that your resources bring in. Okay, and get ready for your win. And that's on period. Ashe.